How the US tried to assassinate Fidel Castro over 600 times. A cigar rigged to explode. A poisoned diving suit. A former lover turned assassin. These aren't scenes from a spy thriller. They're real assassination plots, orchestrated by the US government. Over 600 attempts. All of them failed. This is the unbelievable story of how America tried and failed to kill Fidel Castro. In 1959, a bearded revolutionary named Fidel Castro overthrew the Batista regime. He stood on a tank, cigar in mouth, and declared Cuba free from American influence. Washington panicked. The new Cuban leader was defiant, charismatic, and worst of all, a friend of the Soviet Union. In the heat of the Cold War, that made him a prime target. By 1961, the CIA launched Operation Mongoose, a covert project with a single objective: remove Castro from power, not just politically, physically. What followed was one of the most bizarre and expensive campaigns in spy history. First on the list, a Cuban classic, the cigar. Only this one was packed with explosives. The plan? Slip it into Castro's personal stash and boom. But the cigar never reached him. Security was too tight. And Castro? Always unpredictable. Next came a personal touch. Castro loved scuba diving, so the CIA prepared a wetsuit contaminated with a lethal fungus and bacteria, enough to kill slowly and painfully. The suit was gifted, but someone swapped it last minute. Castro wore a clean one instead. Another fail. Then there was Marita Lorenz, Castro's former lover. The CIA tracked her down in the USA and trained her and gave her poison capsules to slip into his drink. But when she saw him again, he embraced her, gave her a gun, and dared her to shoot. She couldn't do it. Love won. The mission died. Yes, the CIA even turned to the mafia. Mob bosses like Sam Giancana were approached to slip Castro poison pills. The plan? Use contacts inside Cuba to get close during a meal. But the pills dissolved. Literally. Too unstable to survive the trip. When poison didn't work, they got weirder. They tried hypnosis, chemical warfare, and even a pen with a hidden poison needle. Other plots included infecting his clothes with LSD, or dusting his shoes with a chemical that would make his beard fall out, hoping it would humiliate him on TV. Castro wasn't just lucky, he was smart. He rotated his schedule, used multiple decoys, and had a top-tier security team. He once joked, "If surviving assassination attempts were an Olympic sport, I'd have a gold medal." And honestly, he wasn't wrong. The US spent millions of dollars, used international criminals, and violated international laws. And yet, Castro lived to 90, outlasting 11 US presidents. The real twist? These plots only strengthened his legend, turning him into a symbol of resistance against Western power. Exploding cigars, underwater traps, psychological warfare. It all happened, and it's all been declassified. Comment "wild story" if any of this shocked you. Like for more Cold War conspiracies they never taught in school. Subscribe to uncover more faceless history, one secret at a time.